Hey y'all, welcome back to our weekly guided meditation series. My name is Martin, and today we're going to do some more concentration practice. And we're going to do it sort of in the system that is utilized a lot in Zen Buddhism. It's going to be a counting breath meditation. And today I want you to really focus on trying to stay present on each and every single breath that will count. So essentially how it's going to work is you're going to inhale and then just internally just say 1, exhale 2, inhale 3, exhale 4, inhale 5, all the way up till you get to 10. And then once you get to 10, you'll start back at 1. And then you'll just go up to 10, back to 1 again. And constantly cycling in this way, concentrating all of your attention on the inflow and outflow of your breath. Now, of course, sometimes you might notice you're counting like 22, 23, 24. You're like, oh, once you notice that you've kind of gone past 10, you just start again, 1 all the way up to 10 again. And that's just sort of the constant cycle of concentration that we're going to practice today. Another thing I want you to focus on in your practice today is stillness. How still can you allow your body to be? Can you resist the temptation to scratch and itch, to shift a little bit? Even for just a few extra moments, if something starts to get really uncomfortable and unbearable, instead of immediately like, boom, pulling yourself and changing positions, just pause for at least a moment and see if you can be still with it. For some of us, that might be easier than others, but a challenge I offer to you today is see how still can you make your body when you're concentrating on your breath in this way. And the best way to make your body still is to first set your foundation up really well. So make sure that you're super stable in your posture. You have whatever cushions or blocks that you need if you're seated on the ground. If you're seated in a chair, make sure you're comfortably sort of seating toward the edge of the chair so your feet are firmly planted on the ground. You feel really grounded and stable there. Just whatever sort of different props that you might need to create the most stable posture possible, go ahead and pause the video and get that so that you can really set yourself up for success to be able to really dive deep into the stillness and the concentration of this particular breathing meditation. So go ahead and adjust your posture. Again, sometimes it's nice to sway from left to right or back and forth and try to find that perfect center in the body where you can really rest down into your hips, but yet keep the spine floating and upright without any sort of rigidity or forcefulness. And you can place your hands on your thighs, or you can place one hand on top of the other if that's comfortable for you. And you can close your eyes or just keep them sort of softly open. And before we begin counting the breath, let's just take a few moments to just kind of settle into our seat and to consciously relax some of the target areas we tend to hold tension in, which for me sometimes could be in my shoulders, and it can also be in the expressions of my face. Like sometimes I'll kind of like furrow my brow. I want to just see if you can soften the skin on the face, unhinge the jaw, rest your tongue against the upper palate behind the top row of teeth. And begin to breathe in and out of your nose, feeling the tingly sensation, the warmth or coolness of the breath as it enters and exits the body. And we'll begin the counting meditation. So as you inhale, just say to yourself 1, exhale 2, inhale 3, exhale 4, and just move on your own pace and just sort of follow the natural rhythm of your breath. And once you get to 10, start back at 1 again. And see if you can just let the breath naturally move in its own rhythm. So don't sort of dictate the length or depth of the breath. Just let it be the way it is and just watch it. Just pay really close attention to each and every inhale and exhale. And see if you can continue to relax into your posture, finding that stillness. And remember, when you get to 10, you start back at 1. Inhale 1, exhale 2, all the way up to 10 and back again. And every time you notice you've become distracted, you're thinking about other things, or you've started counting way past 10, just with a gentle smile and as effortlessly as possible, start again. Inhale 1, exhale 2, inhale 3, exhale 4. Just counting each and every breath and watching each and every breath. Continuing to find that stillness. Allowing all the sounds and sensations to just wash over you, not allowing them to get stuck anywhere. Just being fully concentrated on the inflow and outflow of your breath, watching each and every one. And again, if you notice you become distracted, just so gently come back to 1, inhaling 1, exhaling 2, inhaling 3, and so forth, all the way up to 10, and then start again. Fully conscious and aware of each and every breath. Continue to find this balance of effort and effortlessness in your body, finding relaxation and yet attentiveness, strength and uprightness. Connecting fully to your breath cycle. And noticing if you're distracted and starting again over and over. Continue to allow your body to be perfectly still, frozen in time, undisturbed, peaceful, grounded, completely present to the movement of the breath as it enters and exits your body. Letting go of all tension, letting go of resistance, letting go of expectations. Just simply be present with your breath. Breathing in one, breathing out two, breathing in three, breathing out four, all the way up to 10, and then start over. you're feeling the urge to move, can you just settle for a few extra moments? Can you just bring all of your attention to the counting of the breath? And just see if the breath can allow you to stabilize. So you become like a mountain, unmovable, perfectly still, fully embodied in each and every breath. Remember, when you reach 10, start over at 1, witnessing each and every breath, noticing its quality, its attributes, noticing the finest detail of what the breath feels like as it moves through you. Go ahead and finish the round that you're on. And then just return back to Normal breathing without counting. Just feel into your body. See if you can spread your awareness throughout your entire body and just feel your sense of presence. Feeling the connectedness from the soles of your feet to the top of your head. And then begin making little movements, wiggling your fingers and toes. If your eyes are closed, you can very gently open them. Prayer of the hands at the heart. So I invite you to take this practice and see if you can adapt it in little moments throughout your day, especially when you feel like you really need to like refocus, when you feel super distracted, or when you just feel like you need to create more connectedness. Just sit and count your breaths in this way for just a couple minutes and notice how that might create a shift for you or create a more concentrated state where you can really fully be embodied in the activities that you engage in. Thank you so much for practicing. Take care.